My name's Errol. We've been fostering for a few years now. We foster 3 children, mainstream. I do it full time. My wife still works 3 days a week. So yeah, we're enjoying it. I'd say a person with compassion, definitely compassion is the main thing. And I think a person that doesn't judge, you get some foster carers that may judge even the parents, but sometimes the parents have been through so much themselves that they can barely help themselves, never mind the children. So I think it's compassion all around, not just for the children. And I think also foster parents that don't judge the children, for what they are. They might not do the things that they should be doing at their age. They might have missed out, on some of their childhood. So I think it's a case of working with them, even if it means turning the clock back 5 years, to show them how to do the shoelaces, although they're 10 years old and so on and so on. I think it's just, being able to work with them. And some people naturally don't have that. They find it very hard to, they struggle with accepting people, for not knowing or being able to do things, and working with them with the small steps at a time. More than anything else, it's rewarding. We feel that we're supporting the children and actually enriching their lives. So, but the rewarding thing is, it means so much to us, because we feel that we made a difference. There was a 10-year-old boy. He had a lot of issues, including alcohol, fetal syndrome. So that came across in his behaviours, running away, especially from school. So I used to go down to school a lot. I did quite a lot of work with him. Funny enough, he stopped running away from school. And I saw him about a year ago, and we met with the family in the park. And even Mum said she's seen a big difference. She can cope with him now, his behaviours. And he actually said to us that he thinks he's changed. The school said as well that he's changed. So, to us, that was, because he was the hardest nut to crack out of the 3 children that we had, all siblings. A lot. Our supporting social worker, she's absolutely fantastic. We can phone her anytime or leave her a message, and she always gets back to us. I won't want another one. She's really, she's on it. And I'm in a forum where I know a couple of other foster carers have got the same supporting social worker as us, and they say the same thing. So yeah, so I can't fault her. So yeah, excellent. I'd say have a good think, even talk to family members. For me, one of my biggest supports is my father. He's very much like me, personality and everything else. So he was the very first person I spoke to about it, obviously my wife as well. But outside of the household, I spoke to my dad. I spoke to our sons, although they don't live with us, they're grown up. They've got their own families, but still spoke to them. And obviously each other. We just had to have a lot of conversations, a lot of thought, and then we got a visit from social services. And after a few visits, that's what really made our mind up. We knew that's what we wanted, because the right people were sent to us to have that conversation and showed us that, the ups and the downs, not just all the positive, but the stuff that might be negative. And they gave us time to process that as well. So we got enough information from all different directions, yeah.